Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network. Hi, this is Amit Doshi, and I wanted to thank each and every one of our listeners. It's been 2 years since I founded IVM, and it's been an amazing 2 years. We wanted to learn a little bit more about who is listening to our shows, and so we put together a short survey. The survey is anonymous, and we aren't going to be collecting any personal information. I would really appreciate it if you could take a couple of minutes out of your day and go to ivmpodcast.com/survey and fill it out. Thanks, and please keep listening.
You're listening to TFG Interviews.
Hello all, welcome to the new episode of TFG Interviews, where we bring, eminent personalities from sports disciplines to our studio, and we talk to them about different aspects of sports. Today we are privileged to have Sunil Chhetri. Siju is in Bangalore, and she had an opportunity to talk to Sunil Chhetri, and she discussed a lot. She is with me on Skype call right now, so bear the disturbance if there is any. Siju, how are you?
I'm good. I mean, if I had better words, I don't know. I mean, about top of the world right now.
Okay. How was the experience? I mean, how did you start the conversation?
Yeah, so just before I talk about that, I mean, we were at the press conference, today the AFC Cup match, right? And the press conference was at around 6:30 something. Okay. And when the clock hit 6, I was like, damn. It's nearing, I felt like as if I'm going to write an exam. The butterfly that has, you have some in your stomach, anxiety and nervousness, all of that creeping in. I was like, damn, is this really happening? Like, I'm going to talk to or interview, like the national team captain, Bengaluru FC captain. Yes. Crazy feeling, okay? Okay. Then, the time comes, and we sit up and, so for those who know, I've met him twice earlier. So there was a rapport. Okay. So it was nothing awkward. He said hello, I said hello back. And then we started on, of course, the current season. We began talking about the current season. And Nikhil, you know what? You won't believe, like, there were things that he opened up so much. Yeah. Though it's like 11, 12-minute conversation. Okay. I've not heard anywhere or read about these things, okay? So, of course, shout out to Chiranjeev as well. One or two questions, he gave and said, just ask him about it. If he opens up, well and good, and he did. Okay. So we spoke about what was the words that he gave to the Indian team, when they played SAFF Cup against Afghanistan, the final. Okay. And he opens about that. That's some really crazy conversation that he said that he spoke to. There's a small story behind that. Well, of course, I also asked him. I'm a United fan. He played against United. Yeah. That he was on the winning side. He spoke about that as well. And various other things. I mean, Bengaluru FC sharing the dressing room with Diego Forlan, Mumbai City. A lot of things to catch up. And I guess probably towards the end, something personal as well. Okay. But I hope it would be interesting and you would want to stay till the end. Okay.
Obviously, it's the captain speaking. Everybody has to stay till the end. So, on that note, let's not, spill the beans. Let's jump on to the interview. Here it is.
Just to start off, how do you want to summarize the season so far? This particular season that you had?
Hasn't been great. We are spoiled by our last 3 years. We became champions 2 years. One, we narrowly missed in the last game. We won the Federation Cup, so we had BFC. We are actually spoiled. So right now, 5th on the table, not good. But this is football. This is how it is, and I have played enough to understand this. I just hope other players and the fans also understand it. One thing that we can't stop is to keep working hard. Especially when the chips are down, you have to work more harder to make things right. People start murmuring. There's a lot of criticism. There's a lot of negativity. So just put your head down and keep working hard, and that's what we are doing. Things will change. Things will change because we know we are working hard.
I know you just mentioned, you spoke about tomorrow's game, but how do you look at it as, yes, it's a fresh start. So is AFC right now on the mind? Because, I mean, I-League is out of hand.
Well, it's difficult to switch on and off. It's difficult to think, what? We didn't play the I-League. We are new boys. It's difficult. But yes, as far as I'm thinking right now, it does give you a fresh start because it's a new tournament. There's no baggage of how many points we have lost, how many points other teams are above. It's just a fresh start. We got to win this game because it's our home game. There are 3 other teams. To win the home games is very, very important, especially against a team which are also the contenders. So that's there in our mind. We played really well in the last game. I think we had better ball position. I think we had more chances to win. So we just want to take the same thing tomorrow in tomorrow's game.
Yeah. Now, just probably something on the positive side. You were the captain for BFC. You led the team, the first Indian team to AFC Cup finals. How was that feeling? I know it's a rhetorical question, but if you can describe it as a
It's
captain.
something that's unparalleled, man. That cannot be compared with anything else that I've done in my life. It was magical that season, the whole campaign. Match after match, win after win. Everyone chipped in. Everyone did the job. It was so good, man. It was so nice. Would love to have the same time back. Winning games always helps. But yeah, we also know that it's a new tournament. It's a difficult one. When we started the tournament last year, we were on a different morale. Right now, we are not on the same page. But we are quite capable. They're almost the same team. We've got good inclusions. We've got a great coach. Just have to go there and take one match at a time. You can never think of that we have reached the finals, and it doesn't happen like that. Every tournament is a new one. Tomorrow's going to be a tough game. Just win one game and then see what happens next.
Now, coming back to the ISL bit, but you had an opportunity to share dressing room with Diego Forlan, and you were up there, playing with him. How was that like? He's a legend, of course.
Man, he's good, man. He's really good. He might not have the same pace now, but his finishing, his understanding of the game, his touches, his off-the-field moments, man, he's really good, man. Also, the fact that he was very compatible with all the players. He was talking to all the junior ones. He was just like a normal player, just like another player in the team. There was no air about himself. There was no bossing around, nothing, man. He was a proper professional. Sharp at training all the time, training with the kids all the time. So it was a great example, man. A great example to learn. Being the best, and then in a World Cup and doing so well in world football, coming to India and doing the same thing that he used to do when he was young. So it was a great example to watch.
Any conversation that you remember?
Always, man, always. I had my ankle injury, so he was telling me about his experiences. How at night, you get up and your eyes, and I was doing the same thing. And he was saying, it's safe for every footballer. You get up at night, eyes, you cry, and you think when he's going to get fined. And he had the same problem when he was playing for the World Cup for Uruguay, and he had the same problem when he used to get up. Small talks, man. His kid used to come to gym also, small kid. His wife used to come. Great family. I had the opportunity to mix around with them, to have lunch, dinners with them. Great guy, man.
Yeah. Now, probably an off the topic thing, but it's something that's happening in the recent past. Now, you were a advocate of, you always be spoken about in terms of FPA, okay, the Football Players Association of India. Now, they've put out some certain demands, I think, which every Indian football fan also follows that and says, hey, that's the right way to go ahead. But recently AF comes against and says, we don't care about that. So what do you have to say about that?
So the only sad part is, if anything that Federation has against FPI, anything, the technicalities haven't been mentioned. Just give a call to Renedy, who's the president. Call them, finish it. You cannot have a federation and an FPI having differences. There might be differences. Go inside a closed door, sort it out, finish. I don't even know who has said what. I don't even know the technicalities. I was given a call by FPI. They've answered the questions, the queries that I was given. Of course, that's not in public platform. But it's not nice. If the federation, which can always have an issue, which can always have questions, call FPI, or if FPI has any problems, call it, and just sort it out. One thing is for sure, whatever the federation wants and FPI wants cannot be different, because they both want welfare of the players. They can't be on different page. If all the issues that have been talked about by FPI, just normal, sensible issues, which is universal all over the world. So I'm sure it's not that. The problem wasn't that. If there's any problem, then it should be sorted out inside a closed room. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't be reading about it. You know what I mean? Just give a call. You know what? Let's sort this out, and we sort it out.
So something cheeky. Just as a United fan, you played against United. It was a friendly game, whatever. But you were on the winning side.
There was nothing friendly about that game, man. Seriously, man. I can still remember. Nani was supposed to go out with us. Like, I met Nani before the game, Nike Athletes, some campaign, and it was a friendly tour for them, and he said, let's go out. I said, yeah, after the game I will. After the game we met, we exchanged jerseys, and then I messaged him. He said, man, we are grounded. So there's nothing friendly about losing a game under Alex Ferguson. It was a competitive game. Man, we were so happy, man. It was a friendly game, but we thought we won something big. We were 10 men. After 30 minutes we were 10 men, and we played 10 men for like the whole 90 minutes, and we won the game. It was lovely. To get on the pitch for 30 minutes was good. We got some chances, half chances. It was a good day, man.
Yeah. So any player or team that you look up to that keeps you, I mean, probably... You know,
Barcelona, man.
Yeah.
What they did to PSG, man.
Yeah.
But again, they lost yesterday.
Yeah.
So but that game, man, the PSG game, we had just finished our game against, I think we were in Chennai, yeah. We just drew the game and we weren't very happy. We came back and I was very tired. I'm a Barca fan. I said, I might watch it, might not. Suarez scores in the 3rd minute. I'm awake. And then Iniesta scores that own goal. I'm still awake. Messi gets a penalty 3rd. I'm like, wow, what a night. After 15 minutes, Cavani scores and I was almost like, let's sleep, man. There's no chance. Even me as a Barca fan, like 85th minute, I was about to show the TV. But then Eugene was a room partner. He's like, you know what? Watch 5 minutes, man. And then what happened next was crazy, man. There were noises all over the hotel. I'm sure a lot of people were watching. It was unbelievable. The kind of hunger they show after winning so many stuffs, man. Imagine that club has won so many laurels. Imagine the individual players who have won so many things. Imagine Iniesta winning the World Cup, the Euros, Messi winning the Ballon d'Or. So many things they have won, and still they are so hungry. It's unbelievable. Something so much to learn from.
Is that something that drives you?
It does.
The hunger that you spoke.
It does, man. It does. The day it's not there, you just stop playing, man. You know, I mean, if like the other day somebody's asking me, what else do you want to win in India? The I Leagues, the Nehru Cups, the Player of the Year. But I just want to improve, man. I just want to keep scoring goals. Just want to win games. And then it's not there, I just stop, man. It's the main thing. That's why I started playing football. To win, to compete, you know, to not let go. Right when I was 10, 12, and the same things now. The day it's not there, you just stop. No point playing football.
So are you going to end your career at like being a BFC legend?
I hope they keep me, man. I very honest. I'm not trying to be twisting my words, but I don't think about retirement, man. I'm enjoying my football. I'm one of the fastest on the pitch. I'm missing goals. That's just a worry, but I don't think about retirement, man. Until I'm enjoying, until I'm motivated. Who knows? 10 years, maybe 2 years, maybe 1 year, maybe 9 years. No one never knows. But the moment I stop enjoying, and the moment I'm beaten by the players on a foot race, I'll retire early. Till then, I'm just going to enjoy football.
Final 2 questions. The national team campaign is coming up. What are your thoughts on that?
That's an important one, man. I just hope the first thing in my mind is all the players who have been called for the camp should come injury-free, which is very, very important. I just hope the whole squad is there. The best, the whole squad from where the best can be chosen by Steven Constantine. And I just hope that we give our best, man. We lost against Myanmar, so there's no way we're taking them lightly. The whole country shouldn't. It's not a simple game. They're very good, especially at their home. And yes, man, I just want the whole team to be fit. That's it, man. The whole team to be fit, and we have a solid chance.
Now, just the first thing, right? I don't know if it would be great if you could share it. India played Afghanistan in the SAFF Cup, the SAFF Championship, the final. Now, we knew what the team Afghanistan was. We went in as underdogs against them. What was the dressing room like in the second, in the half time? What did you tell?
We were angry, man. You know why? Because SAFF Championship has always been our forte. We have won the tournament. So me and Afghanistan, we were staying in the same hotel. We had normal dinner plan after the food because no one knows. They had a party plan already. So the manager came and he said there's a party of Afghanistan team. They already planned a party of, and that really pissed me off. Sorry for the word, but and even in the halftime, I said, you know what? They are leaving the region. If they beat us today, they're not going to get a chance ever in a lifetime to get a revenge because they are leaving the region now. They're never going to play SAFF. So I said to the boys, man, there's no way. Forget about who is not here. Robin is injured. Senior players are not there. It's a young side. Forget about all these things. If they beat you today, if they beat us today, we're not going to get a chance again. And they were very, very cocky, man. They were. I mean, I love them players. They're really nice, but they were really cocky, man. They had planned everything. They thought it's in the bag. The whole country thought we were going to lose. Sweet revenge, man. It felt nice to score the final, the winner goal.
Final thing. And it's again a personal thing.
No.
Are we getting an invitation for your wedding?
Yeah, if I do get, I'll take you with me.
Yeah.
She will tell me if I'm invited.
Yeah.
And I'll take you also.
Great.
So, Siju, we heard it. You're going for the big, fat Indian football wedding.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. So I was just being a bit cheeky, right?
Yeah.
I asked him towards the end. I was like, something personal question. I don't know if this works, but I'm still going to ask you. And I asked him, are we getting an invitation? He's like, well, I need to ask her. If she says yes, you're coming with me. And I'm like, wow, seriously?
Oh, great. But there is so much of clarity when Sunil Chhetri speaks. You know, we heard him right now, but, you know, throughout these years, he has been speaking to press. There is so much of clarity and so much of, you know, vision focused he is.
Yeah. You know, one more thing before we end. I want to ask him one more thing, but I did not because he hates people asking about his retirement plans.
Okay.
And that was very evident when he spoke about he still wants to play. So what I want to ask him was, he's a great orator. He can speak.
Yeah.
And, probably after his playing days, does he want to pick up coaching? But I'm like, let's not ask him that as of now.
We'll get one more chance, I guess.
Hangs his boot, we can ask him.
Yeah, we'll get a chance.
So also, shout out to Kunal, the Bengaluru FC media manager.
Okay.
I mean, usually they don't give interviews, players don't give interviews a day before the match.
Okay.
But he really made it happen, and the 10-minute was like I was in heaven, so it was amazing.
Yeah, it's good, if the content has been provided, people would like to know more about players or clubs. Yeah. So good.
Exactly.
Thank you, Bengaluru FC. Thank you for connecting CJ with Sunil Chhetri. And we have more coming up in few days.
Yes. Some more interesting stuff coming up.
Okay. Hope you're having a good time over there. Guys, you can read more articles on Indian football on our website, thefangarage.com. You can follow us on our Twitter handle, TFG Football. Also on our Facebook page, The Fan Garage. You can listen to our podcast on Indusvox Media, Audio Boom, SoundCloud, iTunes, and definitely on YouTube. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. And do download this app, IVM Podcast, on Android and iOS. Till then, take care.
Hey man, just help me out, man. I need some podcasts, man. I haven't had a fix in a week. Just need some.
Don't you worry about it. I got podcasts galore for you, man. Just go to ivmpodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna check it out.